We'd better buckle up for this one. One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Broncos will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cardinal offense will take the field to get things underway. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
I think a trait of a running back that you really look for is a guy that can bust tackles. Man, a guy that can make something out of nothing when it's not there. And just a really good job breaking the tackle, continuing to keep the play alive, and never quit.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
You want to settle everybody in on the road? You want to take the nerves away? Run the football. Really, really good job. The offensive line, they're physical and nasty. They're not nervous. They're not worried about this crowd getting loud. They just want to hit you right in the mouth, and they started the game off with some good physicality.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that.
Hardy Juddy.
Didn't get much on first down and 2nd and 9. Wants to adjust the pattern. Now they're going to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hall.
Oh, terrible throw.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that time with the wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Looking for a crease to the left. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Trying to do it on the ground. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose. Touchdown, Stanford! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting ready.
Cardi Juddy. Shit. Ah. We just out of there, bro. Just got to get the wrong guy back
Point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays.
What's wrong with you,
and he
nigga?
finished things off racing 53 yards for 6. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Young. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Boise State's offense will take the field for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Got his man. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
They still got Sawyer over there.
The punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Oh, you got to kiss.
Dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Let's send the tight end in motion. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run. They knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Can't get him to the ground. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
A really good job by the defense, understanding third down, the situation of the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a fourth down.
Oh, he makes the catch. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Power football with the run. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
The give to the back.
Damn, bro.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short game there and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Raymond. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try it over the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
When the offense gets in those multiple tight end looks, you kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but they'll put those big old bodies in there to block, to move people, to put more mass on the field, especially once you get in this red area where you have to be able to run the football effectively. Those passing windows tend to shrink a lot.
They'll run play action. Quick strike complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals! PAT unit on the field. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Dave.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. To the air, it's St. Clair. He's got an open man. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go work on first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. To the air on first down. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up one quarter. We've reached a break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. And some room to work. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab.
It's a cover two.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Broncos are flying down the field. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate on his pass.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's St. Clair. Using the quick game. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Got enough for the first. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll try the run. There he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. He's going to run it. Still on his feet at the 45. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds. And now they're threatening.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing us. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On the ground, it's Raymond. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knows where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Good timing on the quick out. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They are perfect on 4th down so far in the first half. They'll try to make it 3 for 3. Going for the marker on the ground. Oh, he's got enough space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Stanford! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Oklahoma was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Sooners performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. That's caught. It's Gaines. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Back has it. Wide open spaces. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. And runs through another one. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
The Broncos, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. To the ground with the back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Fires to the tight end. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He'll do it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos!
motion with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, running back on the move.
I don't know why it's doing
The
that.
stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Quarterback making checks. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. At the 45 on his way. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. The give to Davis. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Off to the races. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cardinal.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why. Six on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off-play action on 1st down. Got a man, it's Russell.
My old coach said, don't never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Catch in the middle, it's Bates. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin side. My goodness. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. Got it in the middle, it's Young. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bates. Bates. Just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Looking downfield very late in the half. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
They turn to the passing game on third and short. Fakes to grab. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Was to pass. It's complete to the right. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Stanford set to boot it deep to start this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession. He's going to throw deep right side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Boise State. He got a step and just dusted the field.
How about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big time play, big time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14.
28. Boise State, 14.
He'll take the return, trying to get better field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. Here's the give off the left side. Got room at the 35. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
They'll run it to the right. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give to the back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Damn, man, he didn't even get there fast enough.
The official has tossed his flag. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Man, they have been great on fourth down. A perfect 3 for 3. They'll try it again here. They'll run for it. Breaks into the open. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
Yeah, and you know, guys, the defense just hasn't had an answer. Every time a big fourth down comes up, they just can't seem to get off the field. That last time, it was a running play, and they just couldn't bring him down.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Steps away to find some room. He's open on the right. There he goes. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The inside handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Stanford quickly to the line. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Stop.
He is stopped.
I don't understand.
Scrimmage, they'll lose yards on that one. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on third down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock him up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up fourth.
Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. Hawaii is getting dominated today, and you know, the folks in Honolulu deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker.
To the air, it's St. Clair. Pulls it in, it's Young. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And now on second down for this offense. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Grab behind the line. It's Gaines. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. Takes it on the return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, dude.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first...
Lofts one high indeed. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The play action fake. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
They want to run it left here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting it to the ground.
I think we're about to find out if he's bold or reckless. Going for it, 4th and long from their own 41. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, looking to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. They'll run it from the gun. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped. A gain of 6. The Broncos can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. He's got him. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. In with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Broncos. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll leave it with him. Not a lot of
89, you gotta move your ass out the way.
26.
Well, he got you 2 on 1st down. He got you 2 on 2nd. 2 won't get it done on 3rd. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. With the catch, it's Hampton. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Hauls it in the 1st down and more. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Hand off from the shotgun. Stopped almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. The throw. It's complete on the right side. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Pretty big.
Running behind that left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Those are the kind of plays in the second half you have to make. This back has had plenty of success. He's gotten a lot of touches. Now, defensively, we got to show him things are about to be different.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
But with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on one time in that loss last week. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's St. Clair. Gets it out fast. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right down the middle. This time it's complete. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Now adjusting. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Broncos want to pick up the tempo. After the run, now to throw. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Broncos trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. To the air, it's St. Clair. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish.
Oh. What?
Threw that one away to avoid disaster. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal
that is
kicker
bullshit.
in a huge spot. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. This is now a 7-point game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Maryland is in trouble right now, and unless something changes, this is the type of day that can crush morale. They're trailing by 15 to Nebraska. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll keep it on the ground.
Damn, bro.
Moving. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you've got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got the tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Deep. This is a timeout, quickly trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. We'll give them a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Motion from the wide receiver. They go to the ground. Got room to work. Makes it past the marker. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal block.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Line getting set on second down. Oops, someone moved.
I mean, what are y'all gonna grill? Nobody's moving. I don't even have time to do nothing.
False start offense.
Just can't lose focus like that. You got to know the snap count. Offense gets set for second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead. Late in the fourth quarter, inside of a minute, I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
They'll keep it on the ground. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's fourth down. Will they bring out the punt team? The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. The kick is on its way. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
On the play.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Fires to the middle. Holds it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field.
To stop the clock. No gain on the play.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Right here. I'm gonna eat that thing like diggity. My sister, shut up. Hey, you doing all my time you look for my sister? Nah, she's get out right here. Get out. Ready? My sister, shut up. Hey, you doing all my time you look for my sister? Nah, she's get out right here. Get out. Ready?
Super good. Super good.
So much space back there on the football.
The amount of drops.
These guys are flying down the
It's
field.
crazy.
All the speed on the field for that punt coverage team, and you can tell they caught up with and forced the punt.
The amount of drops. It's night and day. Like, it's night and day, bro. And that's why I'm like, it's just the algorithm. Side and but the drop and the errant throws, that's the part where I'm like, there you go. That's all. Wouldn't do nothing about it. Yeah, the defense, I can and stuff, but like when you line it up perfectly on offense, you know what I'm saying? That just, I feel like take your soul there. Damn.
Oh.